If you're looking for the perfect mid layer, I think I found it for you. Welcome back, my name's Nate, and today we're going to be going over the Coefficient Storm Hoodie by Black Diamond. Black Diamond puts out a ton of stuff. They put out stuff all the way from headlamps and climbing gear to super expensive and really nice jackets. The first thing that we're going to go over is lightweight warmth. The second thing that we're going to go over is the weather protection. And then the third thing that we're going to go over is versatility and layering. Okay, so the first thing is the lightweight warmth. And really, this is a super lightweight jacket. It's 359 grams, which is just under a pound, pounds 454. So what's 359 grams in ounces? 12.66. So don't let the super nice and sleek design fool you. This is lightweight and it is warm. So the warmth part of this comes from the waffle design. You can see it right here. Black Diamond's Polar Tech Power Dry Fleece Grid. And what this does is basically just gives you fleece in a patterned form, which keeps you warm. Now, it keeps you warm, but also allows you to breathe, which is incredible. So you're not only getting lightweight warmth, but you're also getting that waffle design or the grid design to cut down on weight and also keep you warm at the same time. Huge plus when you're either climbing, hiking, whatever you're doing. Super nice to have a little bit of breathability. So the fabric is super stretchy. It does have polyester in it, and it does wick moisture away pretty decently. I wouldn't say that it's 100% amazing, something like merino wool would be, but it does do a good job of wicking away moisture. Why does that matter? Because when you're talking about warmth and you're talking about moisture, a lot of times when things get wet, they won't keep you warm. So this will keep you warm, sort of, but for the most part, this is just a really good mid layer. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that in a second. Now I wanna talk about weather protection. So the outside of this jacket is made out of a DWR coating. That coating usually has PFAS in it, or forever chemicals. Nobody likes them, no one wants them in their gear. This is PFAS free. It's a DWR coating, it's a natural PFAS free coating. So what does that give you? It gives you the weather protection as far as rain and things like that. Obviously, if it's dumping on you, this is gonna get wet. But for the most part, a light drizzle or a light rain or a mist is not going to be that big of a deal for you, and you will still stay warm. This also has the ability to have a little bit of wind protection. Now there is some stitching along the arms, and this is not a weatherproof zipper, but it does do a good job when you're talking about getting a little bit more wind protection. Now, where this comes in handy is because this is a mid layer, you're just getting an extra layer of wind protection, which is really nice when you're talking about very gusty winds at very cold temperatures. Okay, the third thing that we're gonna be talking about is versatility and layering. Layering is always kind of a weird thing. I never really understood it until I started getting into lightweight backpacking or ultralight backpacking. I just try to pack as light as possible. And when you have something like this, that's a mid layer, that's very, very light, it makes it easy to pack and it doesn't take up a bunch of space. This fits really comfortably. I'm an extra large with a 44-inch shoulder width, and this does fit super well. And as you can see, it kind of hugs my shoulders here and has a more technical fit so that if I was going to rock climb or start doing something active with my hands, this does give me the ability to stretch out. I know it's unzipped, I get it, but it does give me the ability to stretch out a little bit, which super nice when you're hiking, when you have packs on. When you have a pack on, this really does enable you to have that stretch and not be super uncomfortable. Although this is meant to be worn as a mid layer, so you have your base layer, your mid layer, and then your outer shell or outer layers, depending on how cold it is, you have those basic three sections. There are companies that will go from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will be your layering. But Black Diamond essentially is just saying this is a mid layer, saying that there is a base layer, a mid layer, and a top layer or an outer layer, much like a jacket. So where this really shines is as a mid layer. So underneath a jacket, this is giving you the added protection, the added WDR coating, and it's really just giving you a little bit extra warmth when you are getting into a little bit more technical areas, but feel free to use this by itself. We did go hiking just south of Lake Tahoe, or actually in South Lake Tahoe, and this was great. I wore it in the morning and then it got a little bit too hot at 65 degrees, but in the morning before the sun came up, it was perfect. There are little things that make this jacket really nice. It does have, you can see right here, it has a secured chest pocket. This is just good if you want to throw your phone in your chest pocket, not have to worry about it in your pockets. It's really nice. It also serves for me as you can put one of those like hand warmers in there, and then you can just kind of keep it warm right next to your chest. That's always nice. Another cool thing is on the inside of the jacket, it does have a little netting, and you can probably see it in the B-roll, but it does have a little bit of a netting. You can kind of like stuff a rain shell in there if you really wanted to, or you can stuff your water bottle in there and just kind of have it hanging out. Another thing that I really appreciate is that the cuff of the hand, you can't really tell when I have it out like this, but it is slanted this way so that it keeps the back side of your hand warm, and it alleviates the front side so that you can actually move your hand. Now, it's very, very slight, but I'm pretty detail oriented, and so when I see that, I love that. That's so cool. That's it for me. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, I'm going to leave a link down below so you can check this jacket out. If you want to see an outer shell video, check out this video right here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. I'm sweating because it's hot in the garage, but I'm going to keep this on because dedication. I'm pretty anal, but I'm pretty, I don't want to use the word anal. Bye.